He missed his dream job interview to help a stranger. What happened next changed everything. It was a crisp Monday morning in early January, the kind where the air feels sharp with possibility. For Alex Rivera, it wasn't just another day, it was the day, the interview that could finally lift him and his 7-year-old daughter Emma out of their cramped apartment and into stability. He'd spent weeks preparing for this moment, the senior IT systems manager position at Meridian Consulting, one of the city's most respected firms. He'd rehearsed answers in the shower, practiced handshakes in front of the mirror, and even ironed his only good shirt the night before. Emma had drawn him a tiny paper heart that morning. "For luck, Daddy," she'd whispered, tucking it into his pocket. He kissed her forehead, promising he'd be home in time for dinner. And maybe with good news. But fate had other plans. As Alex hurried down Oak Street, briefcase in hand and heart pounding, he heard a sharp cry. A woman had tripped on uneven pavement, her ankle twisting beneath her. She lay crumpled near a lamppost, wincing in pain, her designer heels abandoned nearby. People passed by, some glancing, most not stopping, but Alex didn't hesitate. He knelt beside her. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. "I think I sprained it," she said through gritted teeth. "I have a meeting in 10 minutes. Alex checked his watch. His interview started in 15. Every second counted. Still, he helped her up, supporting her weight as they limped toward the nearest building, Meridian Tower. Inside, he flagged down a security guard, found an ice pack from the cafe, and stayed until she was seated comfortably in the lobby. Only then did he sprint toward the elevators, heart hammering, not just from running, but from dread. He arrived 8 minutes late. The receptionist shook her head. "Miss Castellano doesn't see late candidates. Policy." Alex's shoulders slumped. All that hope gone. He turned to leave, defeated, when a voice called out. Wait! It was her, the woman from the street, now composed, elegant, standing with the aid of a cane. She gestured for him to follow. In the conference room, 3 executives sat waiting, but Alex barely noticed them. His eyes locked on the woman at the head of the table, Vanessa Castellano, CEO of Meridian Consulting. "You're late," she said, though there was no anger in her voice. Alex swallowed hard. "Yes, ma'am. I stopped to help someone who'd fallen. I didn't know it was you." A silence stretched. Then Vanessa leaned forward. "Why did you stop? You knew you had an interview that could change your life." Alex thought of Emma's paper heart in his pocket. "Because if my daughter ever fell and needed help, I'd want someone to stop, even if it cost them something." His voice cracked slightly. "I'm a single dad. We don't have much, but I've always tried to teach her that kindness matters more than convenience, more than comfort, even more than opportunity." One of the interviewers shifted uncomfortably. Another scribbled notes. Vanessa studied him. "Do you regret it, helping me, knowing you might lose this job?" "No," Alex said, without hesitation. Then came the moment that changed everything. Vanessa smiled, a real warm smile. "Good, because we don't just hire skilled professionals here. We hire good humans. And you, Mr. Rivera, are exactly the kind of person we need." She stood. "Welcome to Meridian Consulting. You start Monday as Senior IT Systems Manager. Salary is $120,000 with full benefits, flexible hours, and remote work options when Em is sick or has school events." Alex couldn't speak. Tears welled in his eyes. He nodded, overwhelmed. But the story didn't end there. 6 months later, during a team lunch, Vanessa pulled Alex aside. "Do you remember that morning?" she asked. "I was about to approve a plan to outsource our entire IT department. 12 people would have lost their jobs. Cut costing, efficiency, they called it." She paused. "But seeing you, choosing compassion over your own gain, it reminded me why I started this company, not just to make money, but to build something human. So I scrapped the plan. Instead, we expanded the IT team, hired 5 more people, all because of you." A year after that fateful morning, Alex stood on stage at Meridian's annual gala. Vanessa presented him with the Values in Action Award, calling him the living embodiment of our mission. In his acceptance speech, Alex held up Emma's now worn paper heart. "This," he said, voice thick with emotion, "is why I do what I do. Not for promotions or paychecks, but so my daughter grows up knowing that doing the right thing always matters, even when no one's watching, even when it costs you." The room erupted in applause. Today, Alex and Emma live in a small house with a backyard. He coaches her soccer team on weekends, and every morning before he leaves for work, he tucks a new paper heart into his pocket, just in case he meets someone who needs a little kindness. Because sometimes the greatest opportunities aren't found in resumes or interviews, but in the quiet, courageous choice to help a stranger. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more real-life tales of hope, humanity, and second chances to millions around the world. And don't forget, tell us where you're watching from. From Mumbai to Minneapolis, your voice matters. Thanks for watching.